Ladies and gentlemen, it's David Baker here with my trusty microphone from the QS guys. Now today, here's 5 big key items that you do not want to miss on a project of this size. Now this is a £414,000, including VAT, extension in central London. This came from an architect off an email marketing campaign. Everyone should be doing email marketing. Just send one a month to your existing database. Chuck everyone in a MailChimp or a Brevo. Send an email out. Hey, we just started this new project. Hey, Sharon left us a great review, etc., etc. Anyway, further ado, 5 big key items of what we're going to focus on for this project here. As we lay out our reports, obviously we've got client information. We'll keep that anonymous. We run a rates and program section. How long? What's the project management rate? What's the builder rate that we're putting on? GFAs, so ground floor area plus new rear extension. How many square meters is it? First floor, existing alterations, redecoration. Second floor, that's where we've got like the external roof structure alterations as well. Total GFA area affected. Now, this is something that we use for like a sanity check internally with our business, and this is what I've always done with my building company. Great data as well. A cost per meter, so roughly internal alteration, extension, commercial fit out, whatever it is, we use that as a bit of a sanity check, okay? Rightio, so this is something you don't want to miss in the site establishment or the running costs within the preliminaries in general. Remember, it's not labor, it's not materials, it's an overhead running for the project that you need to allow for in P&Gs. I always forgot about this and I never charged for vehicle charges or diesel. I thought I was killing it when I had a maintenance guy out on $65 an hour. I was paying him 30. I was like, fuck yeah, 35 bucks an hour, boom. Got to pay for the van, got to pay for tires, rucks, fuel, etc. So I got absolutely creamed, learned that hard lesson. Temporary protection to public footpath, priority guarded frontage and side passages during groundworks and scaffolding phases. So obviously we're going to be covering up footpaths at stages for deliveries going in and out. If there's any groundwork stuff going on, scaffolding going over the footpaths, etc., we might need to have basic temporary protection up on that area. So we've got an allowance there of £125, and we just put 8 weeks for that duration of the project, most likely during that starting project and the back end of the project. Okay, number 2, scaffolding. So we've broken it down into sort of 4 phases there. Phase 1, erect and dismantle the rear elevation. So we've got a rear extension elevation here. So we've got 2 sections there. We've got that obviously for the dismantle and erect, and then we've got the erect and dismantle for the full house scaffold when we go up to this top section here. So we've broken that down into 2 parts, and then we've got a high ridge allowance as well, 12 weeks or 16 weeks. Drop in the comments, too low, too high, 16 weeks and 12 weeks. What do you guys think? Too long, too low? Rather be over rather than under, guys. So £6,000 for the scaffolding, okay? And as you can see, we come into the groundworks package here. So just making sure that we've got every single zone broken out zone by zone. That's something key. So coming into the internal fit out, number 3, new timber stair balustrade, first to second floor, positioning over the existing stairs. So we just want to make sure that we've got an allowance for the stairs, but we're tagging out or we're putting into other areas floor coverings, painting, balustrades, whatever it is. Those are all additional items with that stair covering. So this is for the supply and install only. And then we make sure that we've got other items that are tagged out. So floor coverings, painting, balustrades. So realistically, when you do the internal fit out for your stairs, you want to be making sure that you've got 3 to 4 different line items for that component of the job, and you don't miss any of those items, okay? As we can see, number 4, second floor and loft works. Asbestos survey and license asbestos removal. This is something that you want to have in. If the client hasn't done this prior, put this down as a PC sum. Don't put this as a fixed fee. Make sure that you've got allowances to move on this one, and just make sure that you clarify this with the client early on. Listen, we may need asbestos. This is a PS sum, but this is something that you can hide in the cost as additional margin, or you've got a bit more like negotiating power. But we were just making sure prior to the job going ahead, we have that line item in there, okay? And probably the most important line item here, number 5, all the project management. Your time is not free, okay? You as a building business owner, whether you're an architect, project manager, if the client wants to do the project management, sure, let them. But just remember, if they call you at 6 p.m. on a Thursday and they're unsure after the waterproof is finished if it's ready for the tiler the next day, you're on the clock. So we always put an allowance there, and we've put a 36-week part-time allowance there, 180 hours over that course of the time, £50 an hour. There's the total budget. Could be too low, but just remember, you as a business owner, this is probably the first item that we usually strip down for builders, and we do around about 50 reports a month at the moment. We're looking to double. I'm trying to scale, hence why I'm doing all these YouTube videos. So that's something that you can always allow, but remember, that's good negotiating room to pull down on it if you're a 1 to 3 man building company owner, because you, the builder, are usually on the phone, on the tools, doing a bit of everything. But that's something that you want to be allowing for and not missing, because project management time is important time, okay? So guys, those are those 5 key items on a project we've just finished for an architect, and as we can see, the total budget was coming in at £414,000, including the VAT, and we do a clear notes and tag out section here as well. If you are a builder, developer, you want to work with a fast, hard-working, honest QS and estimating firm, we've got a team of 5 in the UK, and we're turning jobs around in 3 to 5 working days. We've got 33 Google reviews. We're going for 100. Link in the description. Comment if we can help. Thank you very much.